One thing I want to mention is that we got these flowers from Tone and Julie for New Year's. They're a homeless couple that we help here from time to time, and we woke up on New Year's Day with flowers on our driveway. So we want to thank them for that, both of them. Thank you very much. That's a sweet gesture. We love you guys. Well, we'll see. I'm gonna dominate him.
You have to. You know how to use the Dom voice now. I taught you.
Please start recording.
I am right now.
Hi, babies. Hi, babies. Hi, babies.
Look at those babies. Oh, honey.
That's the mother. That's Canela.
I know.
And Milo. Se llama Milo, ¿verdad? Se llama Milo. Milo and Canela. They had puppies together.
I know.
So we're gonna pick up the runt today, you guys.
Canela, venga.
She's beautiful.
Yes, she is.
Yeah.
Dejaron abierto aquí.
Oh, ¿de veras? Oh, por la puerta atrás. Ay, qué bueno que no se salió. So we're gonna pick up the baby.
Ahorita van a venir a traer dos más.
¿Cómo?
Claro.
¿De veras?
Sí, que van a venir a traer dos más.
¿Me puedo llevar el baby?
Lléveselo.
Okay.
Si no,
She said they bought 2 more right now, so there's people on the way to pick up the puppies. Su nombre es Napoleón. Come here, baby. Napoleon. Come here.
Napoleon.
hey, it's Bibi.
Good boy. Good boy. Yeah, the peepees. Yeah, the peepees. Napoleón se llama.
Napoleón.
Napoleon.
Napoleón.
Oh, el
Porque
verde.
es el chiquito y Napoleón era pequeño, pero grande.
una foto ella.
Están sacando video.
Gracias
This is
por
Napoleon. This is our new baby.
It's Happy New Year for you. It's
Thank
present.
you. Yes. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're gonna be a
Mami,
good
vente,
boy.
vente, vente. Te voy a tomar una foto con la niña.
Okay.
¿Napoleón?
Okay. Thank you.
Thank
Lo
you
vamos a
so
cuidar muy
much.
bien.
Allá lo va a ver, mami.
Yeah.
And you can tell them where they can see the footage.
Oh, y si
neighborhood
quieres
video.
mirar videos, nosotros hacemos videos y los subimos en el YouTube. Nosotros.
Esta
Para que
video.
Inscríbete a mi canal.
Oh, perfecto.
Inscríbete a mi canal de YouTube. Y ahí puedes ver muchos videos que hacemos.
Perfecto.
Vamos, ella está haciendo del puppy ahorita.
Ok.
Luego lo vas a ver. Okay.
Muchísimas
Thank you.
gracias.
Okay.
Thank you. Bye, babies.
Bye bye.
They have 2 people coming to pick up more puppies, but this is our boy. Look at your sisters and your brothers. Yeah.
Oh,
They're looking at him because
yo
they know
quiero
he's
por
sleeping now.
todo. Oh, pobrecitos. Oh.
Boy.
We'll show this to him on the TV screen.
Gracias.
Gracias.
Daniel, gracias.
So there's Jax walking back with her new find, Napoleon. Like Napoleon Bonaparte. I named him.
His mother is a boxer. His father is a Labrador Retriever. So this dog, I know, babies. I know, I got your baby.
We're right next door. We're right here, honey. So Napoleon this is his first night home, and he's going to stay in his
Crate?
little crate, yes. It's a big crate actually, but It's very comfortable, and that's the best way to acclimatize a new animal, especially because we have cats already and a dog. So this is our big boy. He will in time become a big boy. There's Artemis already.
See the boy? Want to see the puppy? Want to see the puppy? It's a puppy.
Yeah, that's a little puppy. That's Napoleon, Lucky. A girl, that's Napoleon. Yes, it's okay.
It's okay.
Napoleon is nice.
Introduce him as puppies.
Yes, this is a little puppy.
Because he doesn't know. He's innocent. He doesn't know. And they're going to treat him like he doesn't know. Okay,
that's
baby.
Napoleon. Okay, Napoleon.
Come on.
Come on. Lucky's going to teach you.
Come on, baby.
Lucky's mama.
Come on. Come here. Come on. Come here.
Give him a rawhide.
Napoleon. Napoleon. Come on, baby. Come here.
Give him a rawhide.
Come here.
He's going to need this rawhide to chew on till we get his toys. So we'll just keep giving him
Rawhides.
rawhides, yeah.
I'm going to put him in the crate.
That'll help him teeth.
You're going in the crate, baby.
It's not forever. It's just to train. Just to train, and all the other animals get to learn who you are, baby. Iridescent and...
We're talking about the eyes of a fly.
Yes, just a regular, cheap household, fly that we all get. From fruit and so forth. Especially in California, right? But we don't get many. But when we get one, believe me, we're on it. So, I have to admire the skill of a fly. And although I can outthink it, now I can predict where it's going to go.
She's good at catching flies.
Yeah,
in the
I can
house.
just
when we do get
swat them, and they're gone. And
she
I
says,
always say,
"Omana peme home. May you have a better life.
May you have a new rebirth of a better life." And that's my attitude for everything that I kill, whether it's a blade of grass or whatever it is.
But getting back to the fly, the eyes of a fly are crazy.
The eyes of a fly they are magnificent. They have all the spectrum of colors that we can see with our eyes, which are not all the colors, but basically what we can see with our eyes. And it reflects it, and it is in grids. So it has like blind spots here, just like if you look over the eyeball, you'll see that it has these black lines, and they're like grids. So the colors are interspersed, right?
Yeah.
And the fly will discern the environment, and they're very sensitive to wind, to smell, but at any rate, yeah, they're beautiful creatures, and all I can do is wish them a better life. And like I tell them all that I kill, it's like, the rule is you don't come in my house, remember?
Yeah.
That's the rule. That's all I ask.
Yeah, Veronica doesn't like insects in the house.
It's like, that's it, you guys. We use, these natural
we clean the
pesticides
ceilings
and
for
stuff.
spider webs when we get them, and they're high ceilings, so it's a job.
Yeah,
But I want to talk about the Goon Squad. The Goon Squad.
Oh my God.
Describe what they look like and how they would lead you into a new environment when you were chained.
Here's the Goon Squad.
When you were in prison. The Goon Squad.
We'll start from the beginning. I'm sitting in a room. Pan your camera over here, please. And there's the door where I was standing before. And this is the steel bed or cot. And there's one on top of you that's about this level. So every time you sit up, you hit your head on a beam of, not steel, but it's like mixed with iron. And,
you got a Kiro there too.
I know. Anyway, so you're just lying in your, on your cot, not doing anything illegal, not trafficking drugs or anything, right? I was pretty square right now during this period, but the Goon Squads didn't believe it, and no one could believe it, that Compton's not going to run the prison anymore? Are you serious? I mean, the inmates didn't believe it, and they were like I told you, that girl that gave me that gram of that beautiful Peruvian Coke and just put it in my blue jean pocket without my consent. I'd been off drugs. So I gave it back to her and I said, thank you, which was a big deal in prison. You know, that would be like worth at least $500 back then.
Yeah.
So we're talking huge amounts of money that these people that I really didn't know that well.
But they would riot over you. They would riot in the prison.
I know.
While you were being led by the Goon Squad.
Yes.
What did they wear? What did they look like?
I'm lying on my bunk, right? Here's the metal top. My roommate, so if I try to sit up straight when the Goon Squad comes, you hit your head. I hit my head hundreds of times on the friggin' iron beams. Okay, so anyway, you don't even hear a knock on your door. Your door is a metal door that's about that thick. It's steel. It's pretty much impenetrable, bulletproof. Even the windows. And it has 5x8 windows like this on your door. Those are bulletproof. So it's a pretty intense place. It's not, it was considered state of the art, and it was, you know, it was. At any rate, here I am lying on my bed, not selling drugs, I'm not in the mix. And the Goon Squad keys my door, that steel door, it's loud, clanging, because everything is concrete. Your walls are concrete, your floors are concrete, the doors are steel, so everything clangs, and when the Goon Squad comes, it's like boom, 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 boom. It's like hearing the devil come, you know? You hear these boots on the concrete, boom, 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 and you already know. And they always came for me. And you know, the interesting thing is, like, I knew who some of the snitches were, and I still do, but I wouldn't snitch on them, even though I knew who they were. And the detective, because we actually had real Seattle cops that would live on the parameters and inside the prison, real detectives. And I was their number one, all right, on their list of who to watch out for. So when they would come in, they would call the Goon Squad. The Goon Squad were officers that were regular men, but they're all like 280 pounds, you know what I mean? And they wear these blue uniforms, dark blue pants, black shoes, boots actually, dark blue shirt. If you look at one of my paintings, you'll see how they were dressed. And then they'd wear these black coats, and then they would have these shields that protected all of their bodies. So here they are, and they're dressed in full garb, all right? They've got the face mask over their face. You can't identify who they are. You hear them open your door. They don't ask. They don't knock. Just boom, Goon Squad's here, and you're like, oh, okay, put your hands up. Hands behind your back, Compton. You know, the usual, right? And, yeah, their costumes were kind of like out of the Terminator. They're really bizarre. I mean, they're really like high tech and shit.
Yeah.
And they have their radio, they have their stun gun, they have their baton,
Would they chain you up?
Yes. Oh, hell yeah. So here you have, it was more than just that though. No, check this out. That wasn't good enough for me. So they put huge chains on me that were this huge chains, right? That are like almost weigh as much as me. And I'm so thin that they have to almost triple the circumference to put the lock on me. So now they put the lock on me, and now they put these handcuffs on me. Okay, that's part of the ritual.
Mm-hmm.
The next is behind you. They have handcuffing, but they're for your ankles. Then it doesn't end there. Then they have a metal rod on your right leg.
A metal rod?
A metal rod.
What the hell for?
So you can't bend that leg and run away.
Oh my God.
So you're literally totally chained up, right? Physically chained up with all of the Goon Squad around you, and there's 5 of them. And then they have this blue cord. It's really pretty. It's like, it looks almost like silk, you know. And
But it's a
like
leash.
It's a leash, yeah. But it's like beautiful. It's like that round and very soft. And then it has hooks on it. So they would hook me on the chains so that they could lead me.
And then they'd take you in, and everybody would get upset because they said you were in the hole again. They were coming to take you out of the hole to take you into another environment, and people would riot.
Yes, they would. Without me even knowing, you know. They just knew that I cared. I was the only real jailhouse lawyer in the entire state for the women's prison. There was one man who I was corresponding with, a gay guy, in San Quentin, and then he went to one of our local big huge prisons in Washington State. They moved him around, and I won't say his name. He's very well known, very well published.
So
Anyway,
Veronica was in prison as Veronica Compton.
yes, I was.
And she's in the interwebs. You can look her up. She served 23 years out of a
8
natural
years,
life sentence. And
8
she didn't
years
kill
in
anybody.
isolation, 8 years.
Never killed anybody.
No, never killed anyone.
That's the crazy thing. She only should have served like 3 years.
Yeah, I
But
really
23, my God. But she changed
you
the
know,
prison system. She was an activist. She was a lawyer.
That's why.
She protected the women.
That's why.
She changed policy. She helped change policy in the prison in Washington State.
For not just the females, but the males as well.
Yeah.
Like they had bans on, we couldn't get lesbian or homosexual material sent inside the prison. And I was publishing all over the place in lesbian journals. I told you this, right?
Right.
Like Women of Power, Lesbian Insider,
Yeah.
Big Apple Dyke, all our classic lesbian publications. That was me, Veronica, Verlin. And I used a couple of other names, Barb Wire, Brick Pen. Those are my aliases.
Yeah.
You know, Brick Pen for like being in a penitentiary that's made of brick. And Barb Wire, you know, being... And then I heard later that they had this movie called Barb Wire. And it was like Pamela Anderson. It was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
That was a... But, you know, that name, you know, Barb Wire.
Yeah.
When you live in that kind of a system, it makes sense, you know. So for me to use that as a pseudonym to publish, because my work was mostly banned out of Washington State.
Wow.
So I would publish in these journals,
You'd
books.
have to disguise your name.
Yes, I did. I used pseudonyms, and teachers that worked at the prison, guards, and other members of my close-knit connections would smuggle out my art and my writings. Otherwise, it wouldn't exist. The stories wouldn't exist.
Yes, this is why we have to get your art out there.
Yes,
Very
I agree.
powerful.
I agree.
Well, thank you for sharing that. Thank you for bringing this to Museum Diaries today.
You're welcome.
We'll be back on camera here pretty soon.
Thank you.
Please
for inviting
subscribe
me.
to our channel if you haven't
Peace
already.
out.
Hit the bell for notifications. And remember, we're on Patreon. Hope you're enjoying your new year.
Yes, happy New Year. Much love.
All right, everybody. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.